In the tranquil village of Eldoria, nestled at the edge of an ancient, enchanted forest, lived a young girl named Leela. Known for her curiosity and bravery, Leela often ventured into the forest to gather herbs and explore its secrets. One day, while wandering deeper than ever before, she stumbled upon a hidden glade bathed in a soft, golden light. In the center of the glade lay a large, glowing egg, unlike anything Leela had ever seen. It pulsed with a warm, gentle light, and a faint humming sound emanated from within. Intrigued and sensing its importance, Leela carefully carried the egg back to her village. Leela showed the egg to the village elder, Eldrick, a wise old wizard who knew the legends of the forest. Eldrick's eyes widened in astonishment. "This is no ordinary egg," he said. "It is said to be the egg of a dragon, a creature of immense power and magic. We must protect it at all costs." As word of the mysterious egg spread through the village, reactions were mixed. Some villagers were excited by the prospect of a dragon, while others were fearful of the potential danger. Leela, however, felt a deep sense of responsibility and vowed to keep the egg safe. Days turned into weeks, and one night, under the light of a full moon, the egg began to crack. Leela watched as a baby dragon emerged, its scales shimmering like precious gems. The dragon, whom she named Drake, looked at her with intelligent, trusting eyes. Leela felt an instant bond with the creature. Drake grew quickly, and with each passing day, his powers became more evident. He could breathe small bursts of fire and had an uncanny ability to sense danger. Leela and Drake spent their days exploring the forest and learning about each other. Eldrick taught Leela about the ancient magic that connected dragons and humans, and how their bond could shape the future of the kingdom. Eldrick revealed an ancient prophecy that spoke of a dragon born from a mystical egg who would bring balance to the world of magic. However, dark forces sought to capture the dragon and use its power for their own nefarious purposes. Leela and Drake's destinies were intertwined, and they had to embark on a journey to fulfill the prophecy and protect the kingdom. The prophecy also hinted at Leela's true heritage. She was not just an ordinary village girl. She was descended from a long line of dragon guardians, chosen to protect the magical creatures and maintain harmony in the realm. This revelation filled Leela with a sense of purpose and determination. Leela, Drake, and Eldrick set off on a quest to find the ancient dragon's sanctuary, where Drake could grow and learn to harness his powers safely. Along the way, they were joined by Rowan, a skilled archer, and Kale, a fierce warrior. Together, they faced numerous challenges, including treacherous landscapes, magical creatures, and the relentless pursuit of dark forces. Their journey took them through dense forests, across roaring rivers, and over towering mountains. They encountered friendly elves who offered guidance, mischievous sprites who played tricks on them, and fearsome trolls who guarded the mountain passes. Each encounter tested their courage and strengthened their bond. Their journey led them to the heart of the enchanted forest, a place where time stood still and magic thrived. The forest was home to the guardian of the egg, a majestic dragon named Draconis, who had sworn to protect the prophecy. To gain Draconis's trust, the group had to decipher an ancient riddle inscribed on a stone pedestal. In the forest deep, where shadows play, seek the light that guides the way, follow the glow of the firefly's dance, and the path to the heart will enhance. As night fell, they followed the firefly's glowing dance, which led them to a hidden grove. There, they found Draconis, who tested their courage and determination. Each member of the group faced a personal trial that tested their greatest fears and deepest desires. Leela's trial was the most daunting. She was shown a vision of her village in flames, her loved ones in peril. Overcoming her fear, she realized that her true strength lay in her love for her home and her friends. She vowed to protect them at all costs. Impressed by their resolve, Draconis granted them passage to the dragon's sanctuary. He warned them, however, that the true test was yet to come. The journey to the dragon's sanctuary had been long and arduous, but Leela, Drake, Eldrick, Rowan, and Kale finally stood at the entrance of the ancient sanctuary. The air was thick with magic, and the ground beneath their feet seemed to hum with energy. The sanctuary was a vast, hidden valley surrounded by towering cliffs and filled with ancient ruins and lush greenery. As they approached the heart of the sanctuary, a sense of foreboding settled over them. Eldrick's staff glowed brighter, sensing the presence of dark magic. "We must be cautious," he warned. "Malakar and his forces are near." Suddenly, the ground trembled, and dark clouds gathered overhead. From the shadows emerged Malakar, the malevolent sorcerer who had been pursuing them. His eyes glowed with a sinister light, and his voice echoed with dark power. "You are too late, Eldrick. the dragon's heart will be mine, and with it, I will plunge this kingdom into eternal darkness." Malakar's minions, twisted creatures of shadow and flame, surrounded the group. Eldrick raised his staff, casting a protective barrier around them. "We must hold them off," he said. "Leela, you and Drake must reach the dragon's heart and use its power to stop Malakar." Leela nodded, her heart pounding with fear and determination. She and Drake sprinted towards the center of the sanctuary, where a massive stone altar stood. Atop the altar lay the dragon's heart, a gem that pulsed with a brilliant, otherworldly light. As they approached the altar, Malakar's minions attacked. Rowan's arrows flew through the air, striking down the creatures with deadly precision. Kale swung his sword with fierce determination, cutting through the shadows. Eldrick chanted incantations, his magic holding the dark forces at bay. Leela and Drake reached the altar, but Malakar was close behind. "You cannot stop me, girl," he sneered. "The power of the dragon's heart will be mine." Drake roared, his scales glowing with a fierce light. He unleashed a torrent of fire, forcing Malakar to retreat. Leela placed her hands on the dragon's heart, feeling its immense power surge through her. She closed her eyes, focusing on the bond she shared with Drake and the love she had for her home and friends. The dragon's heart responded to her pure intentions, its light growing brighter and brighter. Leela felt a connection to the ancient magic of the sanctuary, and she knew what she had to do. "Drake, together we can stop him," she whispered. Drake nodded, his eyes filled with determination. He placed his claw on the dragon's heart, and together, they channeled its power. A beam of pure, radiant light shot from the gem, enveloping Malakar and his minions. The dark sorcerer screamed in rage and pain as the light consumed him, his dark magic unraveling. The sanctuary trembled as the light spread, dispelling the shadows and restoring balance to the land. The dark clouds parted, and the sun shone down on the valley once more. Malakar and his minions were gone, their evil vanquished by the combined power of Leela and Drake. Exhausted but triumphant, Leela and Drake collapsed beside the altar. Eldrick, Rowan, and Kale rushed to their side, their faces filled with relief and pride. "You did it," Eldrick said, his voice filled with awe. "You fulfilled the prophecy and saved the kingdom." Leela smiled weakly, her hand resting on Drake's head. "We did it together," she said, "all of us." With the kingdom safe and the prophecy fulfilled, Leela and her companions returned to Eldoria as heroes. The villagers celebrated their bravery, and Eldrick promised to continue guiding Leela and Drake in the ways of magic. Leela's adventure had changed her forever, and she knew that she and Drake were destined for even greater things.